Hello travelers, this is going to be your Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising video for May 2024. This is a general reading and the messages may not resonate with you, in which case you should check back to your Moon and Rising sign video. If you're so inclined, you can book a personal reading with me. All you have to do is email me at the email address on the screen, or you can go to my About box section of the channel, and there you will find the prices, the number of questions, the minutes, and the delivery method. And all you have to do is say, for instance, you want an hour reading. You email me and say, Tara, I want a 60-minute reading. I will email you back with booking instructions and a payment link. That didn't sound right. A payment link. And usually I answer back right away, or certainly within 24 hours. But most of the time my emails go to spam. So to make it easier on yourself, if you want to book, put my email address into your contacts. That way, when I answer you back, it will come directly into your inbox. Otherwise, check your spam folder, because that's where it's going to be. My turnaround time for readings is 24 to 72 hours after you contact me, because I don't like making people wait. So right now, we're going to get started with the Leo reading. It's almost August. I can't believe it. It's just 3 more months away. May, June, July, August. This year is flying by. And so I have with me today the Radiant White deck, the Levita Sibila for clarification should we need. And we will wrap the reading up with an angel answer card. Okay? So let me shuffle the deck again. I always like for you guys to see me shuffle and rifle the deck, because I'm not just pulling cards or saying cards, arrange them in a certain way so that they come out a certain way. I always like to do this in front of you, if I can do it. And that way you know the cards are fresh. I've done some meditation and shuffling on your sign and glyph for this month's reading. And so we will lay the cards and see what they have to say. What possible energies could be coming in for the month of May. So, 9-card spread. Here we go. Justice. Two of Cups. Page of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Three of Wands. Six of Swords. The Sun, that is your Leo, representing Leo. And the Queen of Cups. That's an interesting reading. What is over the entire reading? The Knight of Pentacles. Let me see. Right in the center, I have the Four of Swords. What do I have? I have 1, 2, 3 cups, 2 swords, 2 major arcana, and 1 wand. The major arcana cards are your spiritual lessons. Cups represent emotions, or the emotional quotient you're feeling at the time of the situation. A pentacle can be about finances, or it can be on the third dimensional level, the actual doing of something. The swords represent thoughts, perceptions, ideas, communication, and beliefs. And the wand represents your fire, your focus, and determination. That's the way I read them. So right in the center, we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is a card about meditation. It's about self-thought, because you're asking you to relax and rest, take our mind off things. But also, I see this card, in a manner of speaking, like there was a conflict before, some kind of conflict, maybe argument, maybe bad news or miscommunication because of the 3 swords on the wall. And so therefore you pull back and you disappeared off the scene, or maybe somebody else disappeared off the scene. And while you're taking a break, you're supposed to be rest and relaxing your mental energy, getting it all back together so that no one can come in later and take advantage of you. But you still have the 4th sword to get up and cut through whatever it is. This is an effigy. And so that's not even a real person. So to me, it's like the ghosting card, where you ghosted somebody. They talked to you, they said something to you, and you didn't reply. Or you said something to somebody and they haven't replied. Probably because they need time to think, or they're just mentally overwhelmed. The cards are read past, present, future. Past, present, future. The interplay of the cards. And right off the bat, we start with Justice. It is a karmic card. It's about weighing up the pros and cons of a situation, trying to find the balance. See the scales right there? It's also a card of truth. So what it means is, in the context of work, if you're interested in justice, a career in justice, you could be a lawyer or a prosecutor or a judge or law enforcement, first of all. And I bring that up because I'm going to explain to you what I'm seeing. But on a personal level, justice is about getting, even if you get the short end of the stick, it is right and just and true. You may not like it, but that's the way it is. And when that happens, when it occurs, that means you can focus on other things. Now, the 2 of Cups. It's a 2, and therefore it represents a choice, a decision, a crossroads. But it's focused on relationships in this card. And this is the kind of relationship where you've never had an argument. You just kind of get each other. There's mutual love, care, and respect and honor for the person. It's a kind of relationship where maybe even your health improves being around this person. The Caduceus. It's also the symbol of, see that Leo right there? So Leo is represented twice in this reading. from the Sun and the Lion. But the Two of Cups is not necessarily always about a romantic relationship. It can be about a business partnership, or the perfect partner comes along. Okay. And then we have the Page. Now, all pages represent messages to me, as do knights. But there's a difference between pages and knights. Pages are like the first tentative message that you get or you receive. And I think it's a surprise that comes to you because of the fish in the cup. There. So whatever message comes, it's kind of a surprise to you about this relationship or partnership. The Ace of Pentacles. Aces are simply opportunities because are becoming available to you. The energy to either do something new or to make some money. But it's just an opportunity. It doesn't promise that it's going to happen. It's just an opportunity, and the energy is becoming available to you. As well as to not just do something new, but perhaps take a different path. New vistas opening up. With the Three of Wands. Now, to me, this is the negotiation card. Or the entrepreneur card. Because there we have a merchant standing on a hill. And out in the bay, he has ships. There are 3 ships out there. So right now, we don't know if he's waiting on his ship to come in or he's sending them out. He knows that he's made a decision to do 2 things, but now he got to wait on the 3rd. So what if he's waiting on his ships to come in? He's got to wait for news to see if it's profitable. Were they robbed by pirates? And if he sends them out, he got to wait until they come back to tell him the same thing. He don't know if they were attacked on the way out, if storms wrecked the ships, or what. So to me, this card is basically talking about anticipation of projects. But because it's a 3, there might be some postponements and delays because of future successes will be realized. Because there are at least 3 people, I think, or 3 things that have to happen here. And I have 1, 2, 3 people card. But now this is followed by the 6 of Swords. It's a 6, therefore it relates to love and balance and harmony. But this card, even though it's a 6, says something different. It is a card of moving away from troubled waters to smoother waters. It could be that you have to travel around water, by water, over water, near water. It's moving away from a situation that bothers you a whole lot. It even heralds separations and divorces. And sometimes I look at this card like things happen, and this is not a man that's steering you where you have to go. That's a depiction of the universe coming in to help steer you away. This is about carrying your inner child sometimes as well, because you taking your thoughts with you. No matter where you go, your thoughts go with you. and the sun. So the sun is the most dominant of all the luminaries in the sky. It heralds growth, abundance, fun times, happiness, growing things. That's like not abundant, but it's growing things. And here with the baby on a horse, I think this is something new that's happening to you, but there is an announcement that will be made. And I don't know if it's related to this, where you're waiting on to see what happens, or if it's related to the red robe of the justice. Okay? It's supposed to be one of the most auspicious cards in the deck, but we will see. And finally, it ends in the Queen of Cups. Now, I said this is a Leo reading, a sun reading, but you could be a moon sign. This could be a water sign or a rising sign, or it can just be showing to me. This card usually shows to me how you're feeling. You are all in your emotions. And I think it's because of the 2 swords that are missing here between the 4 and the 6. See? If I add 2 swords, I get 4 swords. And if I take away 2 swords, I get 4. So to me, it's implied 2 of swords, which only means that sometimes you receive unsettling communications. But over the whole reading, I have the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me that whatever this news or information is, it's on its way to you. It's taken a long time to get there. So maybe this is all about you being nervous, but I think you are just feeling your emotions quite deeply, and you're focused on what's going on inside you. The Knight of Pentacles says it will take a long time to get there, but usually when he appears in a reading, it's good news that's taken a long time to get there. Look at the horse. He stopped dead still. And in effect, he's holding the Ace of Pentacles that you have right here. So I think you will be getting news about either moving, buying a new house, moving cities or states, or even across country. I don't necessarily see moving around the world, but you cannot rule it out. And so what do I have? 3 people cards. So there is future successes may be suspended while other people decide what they have to do. And I'm going to turn those cards over. Those 2 cards. And what I will be looking at is the 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and 6 of Swords as they relate to the Justice and the Sun card. We will start in the order that they fell. The 2 of Cups, with the Sun. It tells of a great love and shared understanding. 2 people or a couple will enjoy many blessings together. So don't just assume that the many blessings will be in a romantic relationship, because many blessings can mean 2 people who just do well together in a business sense. The Sun card tells of great love and a deep understanding that is shared and enjoyed. It also tells of many blessings to come. The Ace of Pentacles. Next to the Sun. It may be indicating that you will have success in regards to an important personal matter or project. It tells of reaching an important goal with satisfaction and happiness as a result. See, that's what I'm saying. It could be anything, not just romance. The Sun card next to the Ace of Pentacles shows someone who has reached the top and has found great success, fulfillment, and happiness from the endeavor. There you have it. Four of Swords. Next to Judgment. It is a message to avoid complicated situations. It indicates that you may have undergone a great deal of pressure recently, and it would be unwise to step into a similar situation. It may be implying that you have undergone much pressure in this situation, so take it as a lesson, well learned, and avoid any similar speculation or involvement in the future. Learn from the experience and understand and appreciate the lesson. The Four of Swords next to any ace indicates that some long-term goals or plans need to be reassessed and reevaluated before proceeding. It is telling you that although you may not be involved with any long-term plans or considerations, when they do arise, make efforts to check and recheck all aspects before proceeding, as some reevaluations and amendments are needed. With 3 court cards, 1, 2, 3. The Four of Swords indicates that there are some misunderstandings and difficulties within current relationships. It is a message not to proceed with any new ventures or relationships unless you feel absolutely secure. It is most important to check the fine details before proceeding, as there is a possibility of difficulties arising. The Three of Wands. Next to Justice card. It is a message of encouragement, as eventually you will benefit from all of your past efforts. Keep going, as you will reap better than expected rewards. So, and even sometimes the Two of Cups can be about balancing out the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. The Six of Swords. It tells me nothing about the Six of Swords. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the Six of Swords with the Sibila and see what the cards have to say. And as far as I'm concerned, this message is coming from the future, but the overall energy of the spread is headed that way, the future. Even the boat is going that way. And the horse it's kind of going that way. Y'all excuse my dogs. Okay, let's look at the Six of Swords and see what it has to tell us. Domestico. The object of the domestico is to run errands, to do things to help you. That's what a domestic does. But this character can be either the man returning, or he is a slippery character. And the question you should ask yourself if somebody reappears or is in your life, is he working for me or is he doing it for himself? Messaggere. This is definitely telling you that a message is arriving. You got the message 3 times. And the message doesn't tell me where it's coming from. It says coming from afar. And it doesn't tell me what the message is about. It just says to expect a message either within 24 hours of hearing this news or within a week. It's that fast. Donna Maritata. Now, it says respect for a married female, but she's not always married. She is someone who's calm, caring, nurturing. She can be yourself. She can be a friend, a colleague, a sister. And she has all the good qualities that you want to look for in a person. That you can trust her. And I don't know if she's sending the message herself. I believe you're going to receive this message from someone like her. Maybe this is, she's saying, I'm going to help you. Hey, move to where I am. I have a job for you. And so I don't think that you should be really worried about everything. If you do what the cards have instructed or counsel you, I think you will be fine. That's the only card I could think of to look at, because everything else doesn't seem so bad. It just seems like things have been slow, maybe a little confusing, maybe there have been some misunderstandings, but it's nothing really bad or detrimental, I think. I hope you formulated a question to the Angel Answer card. Think of any question that you have if you recognize the situation, or just think of any question. Forgiveness. That's an interesting card to come out on this reading. So let's read about forgiveness. Forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. This card also refers to a need for self-forgiveness. And that's the hardest thing to do. We're always so hard on ourselves. It's time to let go of any guilt you may be holding onto regarding past mistakes that you have made. Give yourself some credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you've made since then that have made you a better person. And I think that's, the Queen of Cups feels kind of sad. And I don't know why. But she is focused on either guilt or sadness or regret or something like that. but you don't need to. So that is what I have for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for May 2024. Thank you.